who has made us a Muslim. May Allah let us attain the level of a mu'min. May Allah accept our ibadah from us and not let use our ibadah against us in this world and the hereafter. The second part of our khutbah today is going to center, or this discussion is going to be on death, an end to life and power. Every one of us, we know what death is all about. Kullu nafsin za'iqatul maut. Every one of us, we know what death is all about. But how prepared are we for this death? We all know that death is death. We know. But which type of death is going to seize my own soul? Is going to seize your own soul? There are some people, they won't even find their dead body after they are dead. There are some people that when we bury them finish, they will never decay at Yawm al-Qiyamah. We have discussed all this. Like 10 of them, that they will not get decay under the mother head. Till Yawm al-Qiyamah. The way we bury them, that is the way they are going to be raised on the day of Qiyamah. I mentioned them, at least I mentioned 7 to us. They will never decay. But me and you, are you going to decay? And those that will not decay, what have they done? What gave them that opportunity inside of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Brothers, our Islam is more than Khamsu Salawat. It's more than Somul Ramadan. It's more than Hajjul Bayt. It's more than that. And it's more than Birrul Walidain. Being obedient to parents, observing your Khamsu Salawat. We all left what we are doing and say we want to go for Jummah. We want to listen to the khutbah. After this, who knows what we want to go and do again? That will not vitiate all this good act work, all this good act of works. Now, we all know that definitely one day, قُلْ إِنَّ الْمَوْتَ الَّذِينَ تَفِرُّونَ مِنْهُ فَإِنَّهُ مُلَاقِيكُمْ ثُمَّ تُرَدُّونَ إِلَىٰ عَالِمِ الْغَيْبِ وَالشَّهَادَةِ فَيُنَبِّئُكُم بِمَا كُنتُمْ تَعْمَلُونَ. The death that every one of you are running away for, فَإِنَّهُ مُلَاقِيكُمْ, it will definitely caught up with you. ثُمَّ تُرَدُّونَ إِلَىٰ عَالِمِ الْغَيْبِ وَالشَّهَادَةِ. Either you like it or not, تُرَدُّونَ إِلَىٰ عَالِمِ الْغَيْبِ وَالشَّهَادَةِ. You will be returned back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. عَالِمِ الْغَيْبِ وَالشَّهَادَةِ. Who knows the unknown and who can testify to every known and unknown. Al-Gaybu, they are of 3 types. Gaybu are the Gaybu, Al-Gaybu is what me and you we don't know. I said there are 3 types. Al-Gaybu al-Madi, the unknown that has passed. What happened before me and you were giving birth to, we don't know. What happened during the lifetime of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we don't know. The only way we know, me and you know, is through what? Qur'ani wa ahadith. So for us not to have known is what? Is al-Gayb. Huwa naw'un min anwa' al-Gayb. Wa Gaybul Adar, another unknown knowledge that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hid for every one of us that we don't know. Alif Lam Mim, Zalikal Kitabu la rayba fihi hudan lil muttaqin alladhina yu'minuna bil Gayb. It is that Gayb that we are talking about. Gaybul Adar, the Gaybiyati that is happening now. What is happening in our various homes now? Do we know? Outside this place that we are observing our salawat, do we know what is happening outside there? Not talk of your village, not talk of your Qiyamah. Al-Ahdar, what is happening right now, we don't know. Wagabul Mustaqbal, what will happen tomorrow is not tomorrow Saturday. I'm talking about Yawm al-Qiyamah, Yawm al-Tubula Sarahid, Fama lahu min quwwatin wala nasir. It is that day, Yawm al-Mustaqbal, Al-Gaybu al-Mustaqbal. The unknown that we face, that we don't know what will happen, no certainty. Yawma yafirul marihu min ahihi wa ummihi wa abihi wa sahibatihi wa banihi likulli imri'in. Even the rat here has tanwin, kasrateni. Imri'in shanu yuginihi. Your own responsibility will be enough, will be overwhelming to swallow you. on day of Qiyamah. It is that al-ghaibu al-mustaqbal. 2-3 days ago, the former governor of Ondo State died, Akeredolu. The former speaker of Nigeria House of Assembly, Galina Abba from Kano State, died. I think probably the same day. Did Nigeria cease to exist? They all ran up and down to go and seek for medical attention. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Innal mawta allazina tafirunahu fa innahu mulaqikum. Wherever you go, all of them, they've run to abroad. They ran to abroad. I saw the image when Galina Abba was in London. I saw him on the street of London working with his granddaughter. And the person that they took to Germany, that they forcefully brought him back. Because according to what we are hearing, they forcefully brought him back. They went there to seek for medical attention. By the end of the day, they ran away from Nigerian death. By the end of the day, Fara Minal Qadari, Wafi Qadara Waka'a. They ran away from the destiny, but still they find themselves inside what? Inside the destiny. Fara Minal Qadara, Wafi Qadara Waka'a. If the people in authority have been doing what they are supposed to do in this country precisely, my case study of this discussion will center on our powerful people here and this our country, Nigeria. From what we've read, what were they looking for? For Akeredolu that died 3-4 days ago, they said dialysis machine for a governor of that level. Then me and you that we are not councillor, we are not chairman, we are nothing. You see that our life is not valuable to them. If for a governor, a sitting governor, a dying governor, at that time, they were unable to get a dialysis machine for him. They brought him here to Marina House, a state house here in Lagos. That was where he died. 2 weeks ago, I read it, that his son was pleading to President Tinubu that they wanted President Tinubu to support them with an air ambulance so that they can fly the man back to Germany. But unfortunately, all this that they are going outside to go and seek for, can they put it here? All of them, they keep flying there, and majority of them is their dead body that they bring back to Nigeria. They turn Nigeria to cemetery. Sumala tus'aluna yawma izin anin nahim. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to judge every nation on the day of Qiyamah, He will have finished every other continent, every other state. We now have time for Nigeria. Because we are a special case study that reputable people, intelligent people, intellectual people supposed to be taking our issue. They should be writing project on Nigeria. And number one people they should be writing project upon, they are our government. The accidental opportunists. That they don't even merit it. Majority of them that are ruling us today, not that they are more intelligent than us, not that they read more than us. Some of them they don't have school cert. But accidentally, they found themselves there. If for a whole sitting governor, they can't get dialysis for him, dialysis machine. That is what we read. It's on the social media. I didn't fabricate all this. We read it. And power. Release power. Release power. Release power. They refuse to release power. The power has released them now. Only God knows the number of times that the acting governor or the deputy governor of Ondo State and all the people, their cabinet, ran to Abuja that the president is mediating. Before finally, 2 weeks ago, they now sent the signature of the hailing governor. They did an online transfer of signature. I've never had it in my life. They transferred the signature online. E-signature. That is what they did for the acting governor. And now, the acting governor is now a governor. less than 2 hours that Akeredolu died, they have sworn in the Ayeditiwa. So whatever is in your hand, you should see it as what? As an opportunity that the opportunity is lended to you. It's not your own. Every one of us, one way or the other, will have come across a dead body. There are some that have never even participated in Salatul Janaza as we are sitting here in their life, and they are almost 30 years now. Whenever they see anywhere they want to observe Salatul Janaza, he will run away as if he himself will not die. The more you run away, the more they will run away the day you are supposed to perform your own. What is the big deal there? They are trying to seek for forgiveness for your brother before they go and throw him inside the ground. Instead of you to support, you are running away. What are you? Are you not Oku? Majority of the problem that we found ourselves in this country is by the elite, the people that call themselves the Almighty in this country. From number 1 till the number last, all of them, how many of them we say this is the Nigerian hospital that we are patronizing? It is any day that one senator or one minister had an accident on the road, the next day you see contractor on that road to go and fix the potholes. Immediately, they will pass the bill that, oh, that Kaba Clinical Road, go and fix it. Because one of their colleagues had an accident there. So we that we are passing there every day, that throughout the entire length of the road, the Sayatal Kurisiyu and Sumo Sedila and Sarah that we used to read, we don't have any minute to them. And these are the people that you are following every day that you are worshiping. Those that will not even finish in the next 48 days, 48 hours now to see the next year, they've started calculating for 2027. A poet said, Innama dunya bala'un laysa fiha subutu. Innama dunya kabaytun nasajatiul ankabutu. That this world, Innama dunya bala'un, this world that you are all every time holding on to, who are bala'un, is a calamity for you. The world or the life that will smile at you in the morning before the noon, not even the dawn or not even the dusk, will make you to shed tears. Your wife that you are running up and down for every time, majority of you now, only God knows the last time you have visited your family, that because of transportation, how much are they paying you where you are working? You can't take out of that peanut even to go there. You say, Jema Farada, the way you are relating with your family now is on video call, Zoom call, and everything, call. Because what you are earning is not even enough for you to travel. And you are doing all these sacrifices, and that woman is sleeping with another man somewhere else. Is it not a bala? Something happened here in Lagos. They just told me of recent, maybe like 2 weeks ago. One man, a very dedicated man to his family in terms of his work. You go out very early in the morning. You come out very late in the night. His children hardly knows him. He pays his children all the domestic whatever needs he fulfills all his obligations. But his children hardly know him as their father. The only thing they used to observe is that a man used to come into the house and used to sleep on the same bed with their mother. One very day, the man now came during the day. He wants to enter the house. The children say, we don't know you. They denied him. Finally, they convinced the children. He entered the house. When they were talking, they now say, there is one man. When they got to understand that this is their father, they were now telling their father that there is one man that used to come into this our house every night to come and sleep with our mother on their bed. They don't know that it's their father that go out very early in the morning and come back very late in the night. Some are living this kind of life. The man later resigned. That see the children I'm working for, they don't even know me. So those of you that put your work head, you forget your children, you forget your wife, you forget your future. The work that they can sack you. Is it one kafir in Banza that is there that is detecting your life? That is the one that will sign. If he doesn't sign the next 2 months, they might not pay you. One idiot. You hold thousands of people to ransom. One idiot. So long. You will lose in your place of work and you lose your family. Where do you want to arrive? One idiot is dictating for you somewhere, dictating your life because of salary. That is why every one of us, we should diversify. Even if it's pure water that you want to sell. Forget that your certificate that is making some of you to go gaga. Majority of these people doing achaba, doing keke napep, majority of people driving this Dangote trailer, some of them are first class graduates too. I have something here on my phone that I screenshotted last week. 1,899 first class graduates are being wasted. I have it. If you want it, I can show you. Now, if you finish first degree, they say first degree is not important any longer. Go to master. Even master now is not relevant. They say go to PhD. The PhD, they go, they come back. Where are they working? Even the professors in the university, ask how much are they paying them in this country? And that is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used to pick them. You just put them somewhere that it will not be relevant any longer. Is it the kind of governor that just died like a fowl like this? Is it the one that's supposed to die like that? They are looking for dialysis machine. So you in Nigeria for a whole sitting governor. Why can't he have it in Ondo State? Why must he be traveling up and down? They turned all our hospitals. They turned them to mortuaries. They turned all our roads in Nigeria. They turned them to traps of death. You can't drive from here, from Ojodubega here, and drive to Shagamu and leave your steering on the road. If you leave your steering on the road, you get no money. We have 0.12 roads in this Nigeria that is good, and see the number of billions that they are spending on roads. Even if they want to tie 1 kilometer, they will say it's 1 trillion naira. And it is shame or no. Yes, they parry it. And we don't have another nation. We don't have another country. This is the same country. Abi, did they import you? Did your mother imported you people to this country? Just wasting people's life. They brought somebody from Abuja here. They were chief of staff. He died in Lagos. What they have Lagos is the mortuary. They brought somebody from Ibadan. He died here. What to go Kumalona? Lagos people, all of you should be very supplicative. Because every big man, this is where they are bringing them. And this is where they are dying. They just carry their carcass back to their family. Allah moja wo kuse ko. Aba kusi maka kara lo kusa re awon eyan jeje to di basiri wa. Innama dunya bala'un. What a poet said. We've been reading a lot of ahadith. We've been reading a lot of ayatul Quran. Now a poet, an Islamic poet said, Innama dunya bala'un laysa fiha subutu. You can never be dwelling in life. You will never. Yesterday they used to call some people in this country, they call them Maradona. If they sneeze here, the whole of Nigeria will catch cold. They are alive now, nobody knows that they are living. They are alive. Even they are calling other people of their colleagues, they are calling them to meeting in Abuja. They can't go. You two that you are here today, that you are just class rep, you are just unit commander, you are just one site engineer at TOT, any certificate, you can say CP or local. You are now humiliating people. Innama dunya bala'un laysa fiha subutu. You will never continue to be dwelling there. Innama dunya kabaitun. This dunya, this life, kabaitun is just like a house. Nasajati ul ankabutu. That house, it was a spider that built it. Ilé ayé tí ń tàn inú, ilé ayé tí ó rẹ́rìn sí ọ láàárọ̀ tí ó pa ọ lẹ́kún kó tó dọ̀sán. Tíyàwó rẹ̀ ó di ìyàwó oníyàwó tọ́mọ rẹ̀ ó di. Don't you see some children that they will deny their father? I'm still saying something. Don't you see some women? They have 4 children, and out of those 4 children, it's only one that is for their husband. Maybe it's the last born. And they married for 25 years. Shebi one just recently happened in Osogbo here now. 4. It was the only last one of 3 years old, and they've married for 14 years. Where will she belong to? Everybody loves a DNA. I'm coming with that topic. Why must you do DNA? Because this is the time. What is the Nigeria? Especially those of you that are not residing at home. Do you know what your women are doing at home? And here you are dying here. And one idiot is holding you to ransom again, not paying your salary. Without them, nothing will go. They can't sign anything. Who are you and what are you? Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ayé dọ́lọ́ ni? Èèyàn lásán sì ni àmọ́ àti ìráyè tí ni. Àyà kan lákẹ́ nínú Kùránì gbogbo nǹkan yìí. Haruna Rashid, or before Haruna Rashid and Shehu Ba'lulu. Let me talk about one woman again before I conclude. Because I need to interpret what I have said. For the past 3 weeks now, I have not been able to interpret what I have been saying to these our Hausa brothers, which is not good. I'm not always satisfied. Today we make it 3rd week that I didn't relate back to them what we discussed. One woman sitting in front of one house, one very beautiful building, one very gigantic building that has all the cuisines of what a palace should have. You know, if you are talking about cuisine, like you enter a palace, like you enter palace of Emir of Kano, you enter palace of Oni of Ife, you enter palace, you know, Awujale, you know the kind of first class of, you know, first class not only level. You know, we have some emir in this town, in this country before. They don't talk to anyhow people. They can only talk to maybe the president and governor. It is the Dogares. They are the ones that we say, Serkiena Gesheka. They will be the narrator for the visitor. If me and you go to their palace, who are we? It is the Dogares will be our own Serki. The Serki will not even remove the rawani in his mouth. So, a very big building, an aesthetically pleasing looking building. One woman was now sitting there. She was so amazed, very happy with the building. She started reading this poem. Alaya daru, laya de koliki uzinan, walaya kidir, biso ibiki zamani. Alaya daru, you man look at the house like this. Alaya daru, oh you this building. Laya de koliki uzinan. Any misfortune can never enter this house. She was so happy that yes, we have arrived. The way these are our own leaders too, I say we have arrived. Bam bam la yo, àwọn ọmọ pé bí pọmọ ẹnìkan kan, ebi ó padà pa àwọn ọmọ yìí. Ẹ fara ni àwọn ọmọ mẹ̀kúnnù, bàbá wo èso lóṣèlú. Àwọn òtẹ́lé ẹ fara ni wá. Ilé-ìwé tá tún jọ ń lọ, wọ́n tún sọ owó ilé-ìwé di gọbọi. Àwọn òsì rówó lọ ìlú èbó gbogbo ọmọ yín ní lọ ìlú èbó. Àmọ́ ń padà bọ̀ wá ṣẹrú wa ni, Bikuratullahi ta'ala. Torí tó bá bọ̀ náà ìbọn náà wọ́n rà wálé, tó rántí lọ pásá alásà. Kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí pé dájú ẹ ti pẹ́ ju ẹ tí ẹjọ́ ìkíní ju pàm yóò sì rán láti kí á mọ̀ sán gan ọmọ tó fi gbogbo owó ayé rẹ̀ sí náà nù. Ẹ̀sìn bówó wa náà ni èyí ọ̀bọ̀ olẹ́rí tó jèrè lẹ́yìn ọkọ̀ rí oòrùn ní ó pakù ẹ máa fowó wa rán wọn lọ ẹ̀ ní jèrè wọn. Àfi tẹ́ bá ronú padà. Sai dai in kun canza ra'ayinku a kasan nan ku wanda kuna jagorace mu. The way majority of you are not looking back. You see, somebody from UK now says she wants to come to Nigeria. That the stage of her cancer has become so aggressive, so aggravated. She wants to come back. She's pleading with the Mr. President that she will allow her to come down. Go and ask her how much she has siphoned when she was a minister here. You see somebody, that they pick somebody here, one little boy, that is selling recharge card or phone accessories in computer village. They flew him to UK. They want to use something from his own body, from their own daughter. International embarrassment. That is what Allah gave them at Iyati Baba. Once you want to be once in elaborate wedding. The two parents are in prison in UK and their son is celebrating a lavish wedding here in Nigeria. Ṣẹ́rí táwọn ọmọ tẹ́ fojú ayé ń sínú ẹ wà lẹ́wọ̀n wọ́n sì ń jó wọn lùlù wọ́n tún mutí. Ẹ lè rí pé ní ẹ̀yìn yóò ní dáa torí ayé yín gan ní ìsìnkú ṣé kí ni kódà owó wa lẹ́ fi ń tọ́ wọn ọ̀bọ ìdérè lẹ́yìn ọkọ̀. Àbí tẹ́ bá tún lu ìṣèfà. Sai dai kun gyara kasan nan kafin kuma ku samu kwantar hankali. common dialysis machine wọ́n ló pa odidi governor kan ojú ọ̀tí ẹ̀ tì yín gan gbogbo nǹkan tí ẹ̀lẹ́yìn máa ń sọ síta ní kọ́mínà ajé pẹ̀lú àṣà kan mídíà ní a world governor dialysis machine ẹ̀ lójú tì ọlọ́run sì ṣe okò tó wá sẹ́yìn ilé opá àgbà bùkátà wa àbí ẹba ní àmọ́ ọmọ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tí ń sọ ju ẹni rẹ̀ lọ ní tí ìbá tó sọ mi ò ní sọ. This woman now said, láyé ẹbí kúlíkì uzinu, misfortune, calamity can never this out. We have arrived. The boy, to this Akeredolu, who is the head of project of all the Ondo states now, where will he belong to now? The father is a governor. The mother is a governoress. The child is another governor. Where will they belong to? They are alive now. The pattern has changed. I'm not mocking them. I'm just telling us to see the reality of life. What you are saying, you are the one, you will be alive and you will not have it any longer. Either you are in good state of health or you are healthy as failed. You are saying this so that everybody should tread gently. Anytime you see the gbogbo file away, ẹ máa see there. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà bímọ? Ẹ má sign rẹ̀. Ọlọ́run ò ní sign tí kò ní sign tàwọn ọmọ yìí. Tó bá sì sign rẹ̀ gan kò ní dalẹ̀. Ẹ múra sí i. Kuchigaba. Keep on doing it. Without me, they can't do it. I will hold them to ransom. I will sack them. Sack you one. Fight it. You know one bit long will sack you one. Not human being, not aljanu will sack you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will sack you. Yóò tún wá sún ìyá rẹ̀ dojú alẹ́. Gbogbo àwọn tó robot ṣe àṣepamọ́ sí lọ́dọ̀. Wọ́n wá deny rẹ̀. Gbogbo àtọ́ bá ní ìdíwọ̀n fọmọ ọlọ́mọ sọmọ ni tó bá ti rí. Guys, brothers, let us do good because of tomorrow. Anything can fail you. This woman said, "Wala yakidim bisoye biki zamani." There is no time that I can't receive any visitor into this palace. So that a visitor is coming for me to be tidying up the house is beyond me. My house is always what? Is always, you are always welcome to my house. She's so boastful of her palatial building. The way these our leaders are boastful. Have you heard the report of the investigation of Jim Obaze? The guy that is investigating CBN since July. If some your guys, please follow and know what is happening in Nigeria. He mentioned two people's names this week. Two people, not even Emefiele. Emefiele ó ṣe fele tiẹnu. Inshallah bi qudratillahi ta'ala. Except the decision he has taken now is confessing that it wasn't President Buhari that authorized the redesign of the Naira. He only gave go ahead to print. So it was Tunde Sabiu, that President Muhammad Buhari nephew, that guy that was selling recharge card in Daura, that turned himself to emperor in Aso Villa. He said it was the one that gave authorization. Who is he? Who is that guy? Selling recharge card because his uncle now became president. They brought him back. Ona wa sọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ di nǹkan. Gbogbo inú Ọlọ́run. Emefiele is now confessing this week that it was that guy. Who is that guy? It's the one that gave go ahead to resign of Naira. Tẹ́ pa gbogbo èèyàn, ẹ pọ̀ lóyún, ẹ pa láàyè. Ẹ̀yin Ọlọ́run. Onanu, when you see that at the end of the day, they die mercilessly. Allah inflicted them the disease that will catch a talika, that will catch a less privileged person. Ono mo be lo lo ebo won ni ri. Wọ́n lọ lé Aláfà, wọ́n lọ lé Mososo kan, wọ́n lọ lé. Wọ́n tún lọ bá àwọn Abosun. Wọ́n tún lọ bá àwọn òrìṣà àwọn Yemọja. Wọ́n la rí nǹkan tí ń ṣe, nǹkan tí ń ṣe wọ́n bá wọn jà, bá wọn jà, bá yàwó wọn jà. There are some heads, you must not step on their heads. There are some toes, you must not step. They don't have power, but they have God. Hum du'afa'u fin nahar wa hum aki'ar fil layl. They are nobody during the day like this, but when they wake up in the midnight, they are talking directly with Allah. Iza arada Allah ta'ala an yuwalliya abdahu fata'ala ibaba zikrihi. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to make you his friend, the only thing he's going to give you is to make his remembrance to be very easy for you. Anytime you call to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah said, "Yes, I'm here for you." Do you know those people among us? Do you know those people among us? I keep saying it. Ask, majority of these our politicians, and majority of these rich men in Nigeria, how many of them that they didn't carry sacrifice for? How many of them didn't visit juju places before they became what they become? Majority wọn wò lówó látọ̀dọ̀ náà, wọ́n lówó látàrí èèyàn ni, wọ́n destroy àwọn kan làwọn fi gà. wọ́n á ní gbogbo àwọn tẹ́ ẹ bá yé wọn jẹ́ ọmọ wò ní ìrùn wọ́n ké fọ́lọ́ wọ́n ké fún lórí eyín àtàwọn ọmọ yín. We are not supposed to be suffering in Nigeria with what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us. But ṣì ìlú wa olórí la ṣìyàn. A ṣe àgbákò olórí ni Ọlọ́run kẹwàá ni kò wá gbé wá pẹ̀lú àwọn tó fún wa. I'm saying all this so that you should stop dogmatic followership. The light, the soul that will not reach 2024. What if I sit down by next year now you start seeing their poster? One tara. Those of you that you have collected 5,000, 10,000, you have mortgaged your future from them. Ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé èèyàn burúkú ni wọ́n. You are not shouting, tested, okay. Ibo lẹ ti test wọn. Àti o pass lọ́dọ̀ ìyàwó àtọmọ wọn. Somebody that did not govern his wife and 1, 2 children that Allah gave him. He didn't pass. In mentoring them, is the one that wants to become our state governor. Ẹ sọ fún wa pé èèyàn burúkú ni wọn ò ní wọlé. Tá bá ti tẹ̀yìn tẹ́lẹ̀ mọ́jọ tán ìmọ̀. This woman answered, Fanima Jaru. Oh, this beautiful building. Keep on radiating. Until kulli daifin. You are there for any visitor. Isamadok of Bidaifin Makali. If there is no any accommodation for any visitor that come around this our vicinity. You are welcome. So, it was one malam that was passing that saw this woman singing this what? This chorus. After some years, the man that has passed was now coming back. When he now reached in front of that same house, after so many years, he now saw one old-looking, haggard woman in front of the house. He now went to meet the woman. He now asked the woman, Salaam alaikum, Mama, there was a year I was passing by. I saw one very beautiful, elegantly radiant lady in front of this house. She was singing, where is the woman? He said, I'm the one. Things have turned upside down for me. That's why you see some people at the age of 25, they will be looking like the age of 70. I don't know what God has given you that is instigating you, that is intoxicating you, that you don't know where to talk, you don't know, you don't have respect, you don't have manners, you don't cater for people working under you. You say, I will hold their salary. Allah knows what you really at our man. Àfi tí wọ́n bá ṣiṣẹ́ tó yẹ kẹ́ sanwó fún aláṣìkò lókù. Èmi Allah yà ké Zupa Duma ìkẹta kárí èbúṣe kàkúkù bí àṣù. Àwọn yóò wà mọ̀ sọdún nínú ìbànújẹ́. People will be doing Ramadan, Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Adha, Christmas and Easter àti gbogbo ẹ̀. They will be doing it in anguish, poverty, and they have worked for the work you didn't pay them. Don't you know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not pay you and your children too? I'm saying all this because you don't know where you are going to find yourself. Because some of you too, you might do more than what they are doing today. Majority of these people that become unfortunate people today is because they don't listen to the word of Allah. And some of them, peradventure, if they go to any masjid, the imam will be saying what they need to hear to make them happy. Why must it be hilarious? Imam to be telling us that Allah mentioned the Atta family of Kogi State in the Quran. Allah that is warning you pay Aliata. And you are not saying it's Atta family that Allah mentioned. Allah warning you for, and Malam is just pleasing a big man that came from a Atta family. This is Alamati Akhiru Sa'a. Wahum ulama is tui. This man now approached this woman, as I said. He now asked her. The woman answered, time has passed. We are no more in authority. As majority of these people too will not be there again. The people that were there yesterday. We asked one senator here before. Here. Was having FCC case. Anytime he's going to court, like 57 senators might follow him. He's in this life today. Nobody is remembering that he's there again. And the one that used to shout everywhere, he turned himself to lion in Abuja and turned himself to lion in Kogi State. Where is he? Anytime they want to go and catch them, they will fall sick. They will put net collar. They will fall down inside. They will jump inside the mopole vehicle with their carrying them to police station. And if they ask them to come to court, that's when they will sick. They will put them on stretcher. They put them on wheelchair. We were one country in here. And you know, long. Because majority of you pass Lemuko school. Majority of you go to where you are. That's when you are panebetting your certificate, panebetting your result. When you pay merit here. All of mama fi ṣàdánwò fún yín ni. that you are supposed to be opportune, you are opportune to now help people. Why help away afeni. They stole money far, they are burying money inside grave. They stole money far, they are having shock away in their compound, burying money. One GMD of NNPC, he had one house in Kaduna. The road to that house was untied. You will never believe that he has a vault in that house. His case is still with NFCC. Majority of those people ruling us today, who amongst them is not having a case with EFCC today? Some of them, they follow EFCC case till they die. Even EFCC is fighting them in Nigeria up to now. Níbi tán jẹ gbèsè Nàìjíríà dé. Ọlọ́run gba gbogbo ẹ̀ fún wa lọ́wọ́ yín. Yóò sì gbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ yín náà. Sami ni but people are living. That is why we are suffering now. Nigeria is not a state that is supposed to suffer. How can the governor die because there is no dialysis machine? Is it not a shame? How many of the foreigners they brought to come and take treatment here in Nigeria? Amayin, wo gbe lo, wo gbaja yin lo, wo gbe musule yin lo. Se wo ku yin na gbe wa padà. Every one of you, be careful. Be careful. Everybody has one authority. No matter how infinitesimal the authority is, to one word they are looking at it, Shima or Gani. Be careful. Be careful. And as soon as you remove Quran from your life, you remove the hadith hadith from your life, you remove the life of Sahaba from your life, you are finished. The man now said, the woman I'm looking for said, me, everything has turned upside down. She now said, Wakunna nasusu nasa wal amuru amuruna. Then that we are in the midst of people, wal amuru amuruna, whatever we say must come to pass. And then say lonely or the past over dollar. Those of you that are in authority today, that you are not scared of anybody, you will not be coming, people will be seeing you like a lion. They must not talk. Don't worry, your lion will turn to an ordinary cat tomorrow. It's a woman that is saying this, that we should learn from. Wakunana susu. We are in the midst of nas and nasu, and nasu, mina nasi, wa minu and nasu wa nasinasu, wa aksaru manjasu. That we are in their midst before. If we are coming, everybody will be standing up. So person is coming. So person is coming. We have thousands of motorcades in front of us. While amuru wamuruna, whatever we say must surely come to pass. If anybody change our statement, change our authority, the next minute you find yourself inside grave. You know the number of people that some head of state have killed in this country? Arrest him, detain him, and what? Kill him. That is the best language that they have. And when they know you should take their blood. It's sacking you only and to hold people's power. And if you withdraw the economy of a man, you have done it to a dead person alive. He worked, you didn't pay him. He can't pay for his wife. Even if you want to do Aliyah to die, couple at Kharij, you want to do the sunnah with his wife. Will the something stand up? The wife will say that kun baba sibikara kun susan jare. You want to low ìwọ ló tún fẹ́ wọlé tọ̀ mí. Owó lọkùnrin fi sọkọ ìyàwó rẹ̀. Owó ló fi ṣe bàbá rẹ̀ bàbá. Tó bá ti lówó lọ́wọ́ ìyàwó rẹ̀ ó di ìyàwó ọmọ rẹ̀. Ẹ ó lè ṣiṣẹ́ kalẹ̀ tí wọ́n sanwó yín. Nàìjíríà gan jẹ́ yẹn lówó. Ká tó aṣọ àwọn pẹ́pẹ́ yìí àwọn ọmọ àlè tó dọmọ kọ máa lọ́wọ́. Àwọn àtọ̀rìn wa. Idamanu fihim sukotun natanasafu. This man said, if you are in their midst, nobody should talk. They said they used to say. You can't even advise. You can't even suggest not to talk of advising them. That is what they used to say. They say, somebody talked to them one day. Sir, I want to suggest. He said, who are you to suggest? So if I'm not lori ipetoni. Who are you to suggest? What I'm saying, is in this Nigeria, The case study that I'm bringing is in this Nigeria. One idiot to be saying a fellow human being cannot suggest to you. What do you know? What do you know? Go to Indakesed Kose, Indakesed Wena, go and see certificate of people with first class. That she can ramping in what? Kose de Talia. You know, say, this is the certificate of somebody that he has gotten first class. They are using it to sell akara. It is not ordinary paper. It is what is here that you should preserve. Only one petoba and say, the The woman answered conclusively, Faufin, lidunia, la yadumuna imuwa. Faufin, woe unto this world. If you that you are in the authority, if you want to listen, and you are the ladder now. You are the ladder on top of the ladder. If you want to come down well, you better you tell the world that Faufin, lidunia, la yadumuna imuwa. That our happiness will never be forever. In the office that you are, do you think you will be there forever? The gun you are carrying, do you think you will continue carrying it forever? The uniform you are wearing, do you think you, and you are not coming, everybody is now running away. Who are you and what are you? Faufin, woe, sure. To this world, that our happiness, our tranquility, our mercy, it will never be forever. Your head will fail you. Your head will fail you. Those of you that Babalawo is doing something for you, they everything for you, it will fail you one day. Allah can only fail you. It's only Allah that will not disappoint you. The world will disappoint you. Tukallabu taratan bina wa tusarrafu. Tukallabu, this word that you took as if you never lived there. Tukallabu, it used to rotate the way the fan used to what? Used to rotate. The way the sun used to rotate around its elliptical orbit to complete a circle, to either give you a year, to either give you a month, to either give you a year. What is so so also the human beings that you are relating with, they will be changing. The person you call your wife, your best friend, might be the one sleeping with your wife. Is that the world? Is that the life that you want to have tranquility and peace of mind with? As far as you remove what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala call Allahu or call Rasul from your life, you are nothing. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive every one of us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy on us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant our Matthias. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant them a Jannatul Firdaus. I brought this discussion because of the events that happened. The former Speaker of Nigeria and the former Governor of Ondo State. There are people you cannot say they do not exist, but their file is closed. You might not remember them any longer. The family might only be remembering them. Whatever they have done is what people have started saying, and they will continue to be saying. Me and you, what will they say about us? Tilka asaruna tadullu alayna fansuru badana ila al-asari. Allahumma izal islam wal muslimin. Fasilla shirka wal mushrikin. Wadamir adaka ad-din. Fansuri ibadaka al-muwahhidin bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahim. Allah ya uwa, Allah ya mu afuwa. Lokaci ya kure sosai kam. Ko gashi sati uku kenan. Ban maimaita mana abin da muka faɗa ba. Allah ba mu rai da lafiya. Duk abin da muka faɗa din nan zai maimaita muku. Mako da ya wuce mu yi magana akan Christmas ne. Yau kuma mu yi magana akan celebrations. What is celebration now, sir? Bukukuwa da ana ta yi. Su wanda yake mata kar mu yi. Kuma maganan sabon shekara na su turawa din nan. Mu yi magana a kansa. A ƙarshe shine na yi magana a kan mutuwa. Manyoyin mutane da suka rasu a cikin satin nan. Wani daga Kano, Gali na Abba, kuma wani gwamnan jihar Ondo State a nan kasan Yarbawa, shi ma ya mutu. Me yasa dukansu suna mutu haka ne? Me yasa duk su mutane mu masu jagorance mu suna zuwa kasan waje? Sun mai da asibitocin mu, sun mai da shi makabarta. Amma mafi yawanci in sun an kai su da rai din su ana dawowa da gawan su ne. Me yasa? Magana da muka yake Allah ba ni rai da dama zan maimaita muku komai da komai. Da Allah ya mu afuwa. Karfe uku saura ka ɗaya yanzu. Allah ya samu gama lafiya. Allahumma izal islam wal muslimin wa zilla shirka wal mushrikin wa damir adaka ada ad-din wa ansul ibadaka al muwahhidin bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahim. Allahumma ati nufusana taqwaha wa zakkiha anta khairu man zakkaha anta waliyuha wa mawlaha. Bismillahil ladzi la yadur ma ismihi shay'un fil ardi wa la fis sama'. Raditu billahi rabban wa bil islam dinan wa bi muhammadin nabiyya sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Our brothers in Gaza, in Palestine, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring tranquility to their life. All those that have died, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept them as martyrs. Those that are on sick bed, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala heal them. Those that have not been afflicted with any injury, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserve them and preserve them for Islam. Brothers, the tide is seriously changing. A lot of people in the European countries have been appreciating Islam because of the incident of Gaza. Lot of kuffar, lot of the Banu Israelis, they have, majority of them, they have accepted Islam because they discovered that this is an illegal occupation and subjugation of humanity and the insensitivity of the world leaders. So majority of them, in America, if I tell you the number of people that have accepted Islam, in America, not talk of UK, not talk of other European countries, just because of the iman of the tragedy that has befallen our brothers and sisters in where? In Palestine. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep them in their faith and continue to increase our iman. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Qumu ila salatikum yarhamkum.